What are some of the things that are affecting the markets right now? Hey, this is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Today we're looking at what is affecting the markets. How can I benefit from this information? And here we go. Number one is tomorrow we're getting ready to listen to some of the following information: the CPI index, the FOMC, and some of the numbers for GDP across the world. What do these mean? How do they benefit me? I'm not going to go into every single one of them. I'm just going to go into specifically the CPI index, the Consumer Price Index. Now, what does it do? It measures inflation over time, it measures deflation, and the cost of living. How does this affect you and I? Well, if you purchase food or beverage, housing, medical care, transportation, education and communication, recreation, clothing, other goods and services, then it affects you and it affects me, because this is what it's about. It's about you and me. What do we buy? What do we don't buy? Are things getting very expensive, meaning inflation? Are they getting very in price less? They're becoming very inexpensive. That means deflation. Well, the cost of living, as it refers to Social Security, is affected because of the numbers, the overall numbers to this, and how much we can put into investing in Social Security and so on. Now, one of the big companies that's out there that affects this is Crocs. As you can see on the screen here, this is the graph in the last 3 to 4 days of trading, and you can see it's on a downward trend. It's practically going down, but that's not the whole picture. So I want to give you a little bit more of a view on this. Let's see the last 6 months and how does that look. Now you can see it's had somewhat of a downtrend from 6 months ago or so, back in, when was this, in April or so, and it's gone down to $46, which was back in July 1st. And then from 46, it's gone way up to 104. This was several days ago, back on December 2nd, and now it's dropped a little bit. Now, there was good news in reference to Crocs released at the end of the market day today, and I expect this one to go down. That's why I was showing you the last several minutes to see if there was any show of when the information was posted, but you can't. Let me just look at it again right here and show you. You see here that after hours, there isn't much movement in here. Will it go up? Will it go down? Obviously, this is the reality. When there's positive news in general, things will go the opposite way. Just keep that in mind. That's one of the most important lessons that I've learned, is when there's positive news, most probably things will go negative way, especially in a downward trending market, just as we are experiencing right now. One other thing I want to look at this is for the last 20 years since it's traded, Crocs. Well, let's see, on this chart, it's 2009, so it's actually 13 years or so. You can see it was flat, and all of a sudden, a year ago or so, it hit a high. This was last year of November. It hit a high 183, went way down, shot straight down to 46 or so, and now it's back up to 93. I think it's going to go at least to this $70 area. I could be wrong, but this is my guess is. And if not, it's going to test this $46 area within the next quarter or so, by March or April, I'd say. And I could be wrong. But that's not the only story that this says. There's a new poll released by Morning Consultants showed that the fastest growing brands and companies based on user responses. The results were also broken down by age and demographics. And it showed that obviously that Crocs was one of those favored, but also it showed the following: the top 15, which I'm going to show you right now. Let me share my screen here, and that way you can see them for yourself. As we share the screen here, note that if you like this list, make sure to take a screenshot or whatever it is that you need to do so that you can keep this information in your favor. So the fastest growing brands in 2022 overall are Meta Platforms, Crocs, Beats by Dre, Stock Cold Brew, Milwaukee Tools, Zell, Adobe Inc., Great Value Cream Cheese, Gatorade Fit, Office Depot, Chobani, T-Mobile, Celsius Fitness Drinks, Google Sheets, owned by Alphabet Inc., and Major League Baseball. These are the top 15, but not only did they put the top 15, they put it also by groups. So this is one of the groups, and let me just show you here. Hold on. Okay. So this is according to Gen Z. These are the top 15. If you want to take a screenshot of this right here, Roku Grand Theft Beats by Dre. Some of them are repeated, but this is just shows where the trends are right there. And then the last one is Heinz Kraft Heinz. I don't think these are in to order from top to bottom, but if they are, I mean, you would have to do some more research. I just picked this out and wanted to show you. Millennials, this is where millennials place. These are the top 15 in purchases. You can see Proxy number 15 and stock cold brew is number 1. I don't know if that's the actual order, but you'll have to do that research on your own. Gen X Shane is number 1, and JM Smuckers is number 15. There you go, your list. You can take a screenshot of that one as well. And I believe we have at least one more. Baby Boomers, T-Mobile, Meta, Booking, Microsoft Outlook, and the last one is YoPlay and Crocs. 14 is Crocs and 15 is YoPlay. Maybe is there one more? Nope, that's it. So this is it for today. Just want to let you know that as tomorrow the numbers get released, I expect the markets to go downward, trending. So be careful. I haven't really been investing. I've only invested in Sukun. I'll make sure that I include that in my next recording so that you can see where I'm headed with that and if I'm making money or not. Take care, and until the next one, this is CEO Trades, where money works for you.